Dan Brosnan in the building. Welcome to another great episode of the Fan Club. So today, we're going to try something new. Now, I've reviewed albums before, I've reviewed songs before. We've had the live music review show where we review tracks. Well, I have something new and different we're going to do here. If you guys are interested, we can keep this going. We are going to do a local mixtape review. So homie Bandup sent this in, man. You go check him out. Bandup SMG. Find him on Facebook, YouTube, social media, wherever where there's a band, there's a way, folks. And he sent this in. He kind of even gave me this little review sheet. He wants me to review his album, and I thought there'd be no better way than to talk about it with you guys, with the crew, who we appreciate music, we appreciate hip-hop. I'm going to just kind of go through this list, and of the songs that I really did, like, mess with, and, you know, I mess with pretty much all of them. Like, most of these songs they're real good songs. Just to give you, heads up, this isn't garbage. I wanted to make a video because I actually really like this mixtape. So let's kind of break it down, and I'll give you clips of a few of the songs I think bop, and you guys can let me know what you think too, man. That's why he's doing this. And shout out Bandup, because this is a cool thing. He's sending this to blog after blog, to reviewer. Yo, check my stuff out. I don't care if you don't like it. Let me know. Like, I love it. I salute it. That's a grinder right there. So, okay. So, let's start with number one. You got A9 Flow. So, A9 was a homie that passed. He ran with PBC and CHS with J-Dot. That was the first time I ever met him. I actually first met him because he lived with a few of my buddies. But R.I.P. A9, man, crazy story, but we're not going to get into that. So the first song is A9 Flow. And basically, here, I'll play just a tad.
SMG nigga. Bandup shit.
And he brings you in, like, with some energy.
About that fuck shit, I got some more shit to address. SMG, that's my motherfucking team. All of them niggas some demons. We go hunt for ops, so Halloween. They call it trick or treat. And it don't fucking matter. We messed up and handle the matter. Mission over when the body drop. If one of my niggas die in battle, I swear to God, this shit'll never stop.
And he snaps. So I had to keep it going. It's gonna be like a half-hour video. But yeah, that's the A9 Flow. I actually did like that song. Then he's got Candy. This song was sweet, man. Like he hit you with that Candy. Doing It Better, man. I really like that. This is the song for the ladies, I think. Yup, this is the song for the ladies, and I like this, Bandup. This is good. I'm just starting to look through this and I like this.
I got that twister. I just be getting it wetter. She just be doing it better. I just upgraded my level. Give me your heart, I'm gonna break it. She give me more than the basics. She just be doing it better. Can't leave my side on that.
And dude's got some good verses there. Let's check out Facts. I actually like this track too. This is one of my favorites. Gang. He's showing you he's got flow.
If you want that smoke, we bringing it to you. fucking niggas and bitches, I'm just trying to show up. My practice came back with a lock out. Got a finesse and I went on a trip to my house. I'm grinding my goal to get it. I'm in a rush, so I gotta back up with my bitch. With my any means, I'ma get it. No weapon form, prosper against me. My shorty ain't going back.
Okay, I like that, man. That's dope. I'll play a few more that I liked, and then we'll go through your sheet. You know, and to show him a little love, get a feel of his music before we give it a review. You know, I'm the man. I really like this one, but this one is a little bit softer than all the rest, like audio-wise. Just a heads up. Hey. This one's definitely my favorite. So we don't take forever. I gave you guys a little clip of what his music is. Now I'm going to answer this. So song review sheet. I'm not going to rate every song, but I'm going to rate this as like an album so we can give you a collective. I'm going to give this a 1 through 10 scale. Honestly, bro, I'm giving it a 9. It's got substance. You switch it up. Like I was saying, like it's got a mixture between like some. It's like if you took Joel's, Lil Wayne, Kanye, and like Lupe, because I think he's got like a sound like Lupe. But then his beat selection can be on Kanye, but it can also be on like this East Coast. But then he's got like a little bit of Wayne in him too, where like like. I can hear that when like your fast flows. You're not the fastest rapper, but when you be rapping fast, it's on some Wayne shit. And I like it, man. I appreciate it too. I can see who you've been listening to. Not everything. You might surprise me in a few, but I can tell. And you've been listening to some good hip hop. Number 2, would you download? Absolutely, I would download this for sure. Changes you would make. And it says each song. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this as a whole. So make sure so the mixing sounds good, but the mastering can be a little bit better because every song sounds a little bit up and down. And some songs like together sounded good. And then there was that one that we did, I forget if it was I'm the Man, but it was lower. You got to check your volumes. And most of your flow was really good, just switch it up, like don't do the same flow over and over again, but you really don't, so it's just, I don't have a lot of things to tell you, so I'm just giving you, my advice to, a lot of artists, and even here, there's a few songs where, you were stuck in the same kind of flow, switch it up, man, but definitely, this is a good project, man. And keep going. Don't stop here. This sounds good. Keep getting better, bro. Okay. Is there room for improvement? Yeah. I think I kind of just gave you that too. There's always room for improvement. And here, there are a few things that I think you can get. You can do better yourself, and also we can do better mastering and getting other people to do their everything sounded perfect, but honestly, Graveyard did a good job on this producing. I could tell some of them were produced from Graveyard, and Gravy did a good job, man. Shout out Graveyard. Also, shout out Asylum Studios in Dubuque. If you guys have not checked them out yet, go check them out. They were built into the smokestack down there downtown. It is super cool, awesome setup, man, especially for Dubuque, because we always have to go to Graveyard. Shout out Graveyard. He be getting Dubuque business. He be getting business all over Iowa. He's got a great setup in the Quad Cities. He's making his money there. But, it's about time Dubuque got a studio. And there's an outlet here for it. So if you are an artist in the Dubuque, Iowa area and you want to rap, go to Asylum, bro. Talk to Zills. Talk to Deshaun. They'll take care of you, man. Tell them I sent you. Okay, what we got? Would I buy these? I'd buy most of these. I'd buy most of these songs. There's a few that, like, with everything, like, I like what you did, Bandup, because you just didn't stick to the same style. You made, like, a slow song, a fast song, a girl song. The last song on it was an auto-tune song. We'll talk about that in a minute. Like, he switched it up. He tried to make something for every mood, so maybe there might be a few that I might not buy, but there's plenty of songs that people will buy and the songs I might not buy, someone else will, because that happens a lot. Even when I make music, the songs that, like, I think that I don't necessarily, like, aren't my favorite, people love. Like, the more of, like, when I get on a trap feature, I make a trap style song. Those are my favorite, but I know I gotta do it to sell my music sometimes. I'm not saying I don't like trap beats. It's just they're not my first pick if I were to pick a beat. I like pianos. I like guitars. I like violins. I like slow, something I can rap fast to, kind of like on some do or die style, honestly. What would be my single? I'm the man. I'm the man. I mean, there can be a few singles, but I'm the man, definitely. Facts is a fast one. The Doing It Better is a nice ladies, like, radio banger, maybe. Legacy and Mission were dope. Like, those back-to-back, I like those too, man. You've got a nice little selection here, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with I'm the Man. It makes sense, bro. Should I make a video? Yes. Oh, I almost skipped one. Can this song get radio play? Local radio. You can get local radio play with I'm the Man, Do It Better, and Legacy and Mission. Yeah, I'd say that those would be your top four that I'd push. Tell me, and obviously someone else might think something like that else, but I mean, I bet these other ones could get radio play, but I'm talking overall something that, around here, a lot of these might not get on there because it's the beat, but I'm thinking like hip-hop radio, something that, like, if you're listening to even like 107 around here or something, or a hip-hop station, would they play this? And that's what I'm thinking of. At least 4 or 5 of those would be big songs on these stations if you had a backing and keep grinding. I love it. Should I make a video? Yeah, I can see you making a video to most of these songs. Like, honestly, you can make a video to every song. They're all put together. Just, there's a few things I'd work on that we talked about, but that's it, bro. Like, I'm not a hater either. I'm here to help you. What do you think should be my top priority song? I already told you. Can this song get viral exposure? Those top 4 or 5 songs that said yes. Is there anything you don't like? How can I resolve the problem? I didn't like your last song. I told you you were reaching. I'm not saying, okay, so looking at this body of work, this is all I know about you, bro. So this is like, I don't know about any of your past stuff. You sent me a few songs, but I'm pretty sure they were on this tape. You had one lady song that I thought was smooth, and you was rapping, but it was still kind of singing, and it was dope. But then you had this slow, and maybe it just wasn't for me, but I felt like you wasn't being you. Like, you was trying to be something else. Like, and it's okay to switch your flow. Like, and all I want to say is be true. Like, but don't stick into a box. Think outside the box, and that's why I like it. That's why you're not getting hate here. I'm just saying, like, so your fans are going to start to like you for a certain, like, sound. And no matter what, even if you switch the beat, it's going to be relatively the same sound. Don't go too crazy. And I don't know if it's because the auto-tune or it wasn't a song that resonated for me. I just didn't like slow. I'm not saying that that's a bad song by any means. It didn't sound like anything else on here. Besides, I know Doing It Better, but it was different. Doing It Better was different than this. And I think you can agree. So, and it's not even like, I don't know, I'm not just going to sit here and say, yeah, everything's really good, because you don't want that. The fans don't want that. And we got to keep it real, too. Like, I don't want to be, see, my team, I like to keep people around me. I tell them, don't be a yes man. Tell me the truth. Like, help me get stuff done. Like, don't just sit there and criticize without actually extending your hand. But definitely, I want to help you, bro. And this is real. I like this. I just don't like that last song. That's all I really got. In what order would you set up this mixtape? Ooh, honestly, bro, as an artist, I can see that you sat down and organized this. Like, I'm a music fan. I've made my own albums. I've got songs out there. I still purchase albums, like, download or, over the counter. I'll still buy them. And I listen to how they, in order. Some people just download the tracks now, or like only a certain few songs, and they'll download them, or they'll, with Spotify and this and that, you don't listen to the whole album all the time no more. But I still do. And listening to this, bro, I love it. Like, I love what you did. I love the A9 flow. First, it was like a tribute intro. Candy, you had to give him those bars, and then number 3, he slowed it down. Song for the ladies. He hit him with the facts. I like the hundreds on hundreds. I'm the man's kind of perfect, because even though that's your most popping song, you don't want the whole album to be about it. Like, great example, Chris Brown's first album, it was just getting his feet wet, but what was his number 1 single? It was Run It, right? Besides that and Excuse Me Miss, that was it. And Run It was like song 2 or 3 on that album, if I remember right. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I thought it was in the first top 3 or 4 songs on the album, and then it starts to just wear out. There's nothing there. There wasn't a lot of substance to that album, and you were relying on the 2 big hits, and that was it, and they hit it with you early. So after song 4 or 5, the rest of the album was kind of garbage. Here, you waited till song 5 to give them one of your best songs, and you're still giving them good songs after that. So honestly, bro, great job. I liked it. Okay. Oh, we're done. All right, man. So, yeah, I give this song a 9 out of 10. I gave you a little bit. I know, obviously, you can't get a great opinion on what you heard through my, computer speakers to, my camera and stuff. But if you like what you heard, let them know. That's what I think about Bandup. And you guys have any feedback or words of encouragement for the guy, go ahead. I mean, if you guys have something, you didn't like what you heard and you thought it was bunk, tell them. But on my end, it did sound very crisp and mixed and everything. So great job on that. Great job to the team behind you putting this together. It sounded good with mostly everything. Like, I give even the mixing and mastering a 9 out of 10. There's just a small, it won't. I give the mixing a 9 out of 10. The mastering, I give it like a 7, because it's good, but it could be better to make it the top notch. You know what I mean? So shout out Bandup, man. And guys, if you guys like this, or you're an artist and you want something like this, I think we're gonna start doing this. And I think because we have so much going on, that this might be a premium feature for artists. And we're going to talk more about this, but I think we can get this going. So we'll talk more about this soon, but y'all let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning into the fan club. I'm your boy D Braz. We'll catch you next time. Peace.